You've probably seen these skeleton shorts going viral across different platforms, with new channels rapidly gaining millions of views. This creator right here has gained nearly 500,000 subscribers with almost every video going viral. Then there's another one that has gained over 200,000 with a high view count on nearly every upload. And there are tons of other channels that have achieved similar results in their very first month. But here's the twist. A lot of people think that it's extremely hard to create videos in this niche because they include these high-end animations that seem like they require a lot of skills. But that's not the case at all. With how advanced AI tools have become over the past couple of years, would you believe me if I told you that you can create these videos in just a couple of minutes? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Because in this video, I'm going to show you the entire process from start to finish, so that by the end, you'll know exactly how to create these viral skeleton shorts that can compete with some of the best ones out there, while letting AI handle most of the heavy lifting for you. Now, as you already know, on this channel, I always show real methods without selling you anything. So if you appreciate that, make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment below. So now that you know the entire plan, let's start with the first step of the process, where I'll show you how to create a high-performing script and prepare all of the prompts needed for the video creation process. And to make it easier for you, I've already created a prompt file that you can find inside my free Telegram channel linked below, so go ahead and open it. Once you're in, you'll find the video ideas prompt, which is this one right here, so make sure to copy it from start to finish. With that done, open a new ChatGPT session and paste the prompt into the prompt section right here. Once everything is in place, click on the generate button below to start the generation process. And once you run this prompt, ChatGPT will provide you with a list of 10 video ideas based on a proven concept that works, and all of the ideas are specifically designed for the skeleton explainer niche, which is exactly what we need. So now that you have created the video ideas, find the one that you like the most and copy that exact idea. Next, open the Skeleton Shorts GPT, which you can find linked in the description below. Once you are in, simply paste your video idea into the prompt section below, and then click on the generate button to start the generation process. And once everything is complete, ChatGPT will provide you with a full list of image creation prompts that you will use to generate the visuals for your video. And all of the prompts will be specifically generated for the video idea that you have chosen. Now that all of the prompts are ready, make sure to copy the entire list from start to finish. Next, head back into the ChatGPT session that you have used to create the video ideas, then paste everything into the prompt section below, and at the end, simply tell it to save all of the scenes. With that done, click on the generate button to start the process, and once it's finished, all of your scenes will be saved inside this specific session, and you'll see exactly why we're doing this shortly. Now that everything is in place, open the prompt file again, and this time make sure to copy the entire video script prompt, which is this one right here. Next, head back into ChatGPT and paste it into the input section, and with that done, click on the generate button below. And once you run this prompt, as you can see, ChatGPT will provide you with a full video script that perfectly matches all of your scenes. So now that we have prepared all of the prompts and created a high-performing script, you are ready to start with the video creation process, where I'll show you how to create the entire video by using only one single tool that many creators in this niche are already using. The tool that I'm talking about is called Clippy, which you can find linked in the description below. Once you are in the menu on the left side, you will find a list of video features. From here, open the AI Playground section and then click on the Image Generator feature. To start off, open the Models section below, where you will find multiple models that you can use. In our case, we will use the Nano Banana Pro model since it is one of the most optimized options. Next, in the Aspect Ratio section, make sure to select the 9:16 ratio since that is the correct format for short-form videos. Now that everything is set, open the prompt file again and copy the entire skeleton prompt from start to finish. Next, head back into Clippy and paste the prompt into the prompt section right here. With that done, click on the generate button to start the process, and once it's done, as you can see, we have just created an image of a fully transparent human body, which we will use as a reference throughout the entire process. Make sure to download this image and keep it saved, since it will be very important for the next step. So now that we have created the reference image, you are ready for the next step, where I'll show you how to generate all of the images for your video, so watch closely. To start off, open the ChatGPT session from before, and begin by copying the prompt for the first scene. Next, head back into the image feature from before and paste the prompt into the prompt section. Once that's done, click on the button right here and upload the image that you created earlier, which is the transparent body reference image. With that done, make sure all of the settings are the same as before, and then click on the generate button to start the generation process. And once it's finished, as you can see, we've just created the image for the first scene. And honestly, it came out very good. The details are sharp, the quality is high, which is exactly what we need. Now with the image ready, download it by clicking on the download button right here, and once that's done, you are now ready to generate the next image. To do that, head back into the ChatGPT session from before, but this time copy the prompt for the second scene. Next, go back into Clippy and paste the prompt into the prompt section right here. Once that's done, upload the same reference image of the transparent body that you have used before, and then click on the generate button again to start the process. And once it's done, just like that, we've just created the image for the second scene, and this one came out amazing as well. So now that you know how to generate the images, make sure to create the rest of the scenes using the same exact method. And just to save some time, I've already generated all of the remaining images, and as you can see, they came out looking very solid. Now don't forget to download everything that you have created so far, and with that done, you are now ready for the next step, where I'll show you how to animate all of the images, so watch closely. To start off, open the ChatGPT session where you created the image prompts, and in the prompt section below, ask it to create the same number of image to video prompts for each image prompt that you will use to animate all of the images. Once that's done, simply click on the generate button below to start the generation process, and when it finishes, ChatGPT will provide you with a full list of animation prompts that are specifically made for the scenes you have already created, and as you can see, the entire process is very simple. So now that everything is set, head back into Clippy, but this time open the AI Playground section and click on the video generator feature. Once you're inside, open the models section below where you will find multiple models that you can use. Here you can choose any model you prefer, but in my case, I will use the Seedance Pro model since it's very optimized and works well for this type of videos. Next, make sure to select the text-to-video feature right here. Then choose the 9:16 aspect ratio, which is the same format we used before. Next to that, you will find the quality settings. If you want to save credits, you can choose a lower quality, but in my case, I will use 1080p since it's still affordable. Finally, in the duration settings, set the duration to 5 seconds, since that will be more than enough for each scene. Now with that done, head back into the ChatGPT session from before and copy the animation prompt for the first scene. Next, return to Clippy and paste the prompt into the prompt section right here. Once the prompt is in place, click on the upload button and upload the first image you created, which is the image for the first scene. Now that everything is ready, click on the generate button below, which will initiate the generation process. This process won't take long, and once it finishes, as you can see, we have just created a video that represents the first scene, and the result looks great. The motion is smooth, and the details are sharp, which is exactly what we need. Now simply download the video by clicking on the download button below, and with that done, you are ready to create the next scene. Now once again, head back into the ChatGPT session from before, but this time copy the animation prompt for the second scene. Next, return to Clippy and paste the prompt into the prompt section. After that, upload the image for the second scene in the same way as before, and then click on the generate button to start the process. Now this process will be exactly the same as before, and once it's done, we have just created another video for the second scene, which also came out looking very solid. So now that you know how to generate the videos, simply repeat the same process using the remaining prompts until all of the scenes are complete. And just to save some time, as you can see, I've already done that, and the entire process only took me a few minutes and was actually super easy to do. Now make sure to download all of the videos that you have created so far, and once that's done, you will be ready for the next step, where I'll show you how to combine everything together and edit the final video. Now for this step, we will use the AI story feature since it's perfect for this type of content, and if you're a beginner, this feature can help you scale your channel very quickly. Now with that out of the way, head back into the ChatGPT session where you created the video script and simply copy the entire script from start to finish. Next, go back into Clippy and paste the script into the script section right here. Once the script is in place, scroll down a bit and you will see all of the video styles that you can use. But in our case, they are not important at all, so just select a random one and I'll explain why shortly. Now with that done, head over to the voice section where the first thing you need to do is select a voice. Here you'll find tons of options, so feel free to choose whichever one you like the most. In my case, I'll use the new Adam voice since I really like how it sounds. In the settings below, you can also adjust the stability, similarity, and volume of the voiceover, but here you don't need to change anything. Now that everything is set, click on the Generate Scenes button right here, and in the video configuration, simply copy the same settings that I'm using. Finally, click on the Generate button below, and with that done, Clippy will automatically create the entire video for you. Now as you can see, all of the scenes are automatically created, but they're not important because you'll need to replace them with the videos that you created earlier. To do that, simply click on the 3 dots on the first scene, then click on Upload Media, and upload the video for the first scene, which is basically the first video you created earlier. And as you can see, the first scene will instantly be replaced with the video you uploaded, and the process is very simple. But now let me show you something important in case you have more videos than the number of scenes. For example, in my case, the first scene takes around 10 seconds of the video, and since all of our clips are 5 seconds each, this means we need to upload 2 videos inside the same scene. To do that, simply upload the second video into this section right here, and just like that, the video will be added to the same scene. Below that, you will find the duration slider, where you simply set the duration to 5 seconds per video, and now the first scene will include 2 clips that each last 5 seconds. This step is optional, and you only need to do it if some scenes are longer than 5 seconds. If all of your scenes are already timed correctly, then you don't need to adjust anything. Now, just to save some time, I've already added all of the videos, and as you can see, in some of the scenes I have 2 clips since those scenes are a bit longer. This step is actually very simple, and by now you should already understand the whole idea. So now that all of the scenes are in place, head over to the background section where you will find the music settings. Your video will automatically include background music, but you can also change it using any of the tracks that Clippy offers, and there are plenty of options to choose from. You can even upload your own track if you want, but in my opinion, there's really no need to do that. Now with that done, you can also adjust the volume of the music, which I recommend setting to around 15% so it doesn't overpower the voiceover. Next, below that, you will find several useful settings, like the transition style, where you can choose any transition you like. In my case, I'll use the smooth transition since it looks really clean. You can also add effects and overlays, but for this type of video, you don't need them since we want to keep everything simple and clean. Now that everything is set, head over to the Captions section, where you can adjust the style of your captions. Here you can choose any style you prefer, but in my case, I'll use this one right here since it fits the vibe of our video. You can also adjust additional settings like the font, color, shadow, and other details, but the only important setting here is the position, which I usually set it to around 65 so the captions don't stand out too much. And with that done, your video is finally complete. Now to export the video, simply click on the export button below, then click on render video, and just like that, your video will be saved. So now that the video is ready, let's take a look at how it turned out.
What if every meal is fast food? Watch your body begin reacting instantly. You bite the burger and stomach acids surge, breaking down heavy fats. Soda floods your bloodstream with sugar as insulin releases to control chaos. Your stomach stretches painfully while digestion struggles against greasy calorie overload. Suddenly, sugar hits your brain, triggering dopamine and a short burst of energy. But the rush fades quickly. Blood sugar crashes, leaving your brain exhausted. Your greasy hands reflect inside effects as fats circulate through your bloodstream. Inside your body, stomach glows while organs struggle processing constant processed fuel. Looking in the mirror, excess calories begin storing slowly as body fat. Your heart pounds harder as cholesterol and sodium stress your cardiovascular system. Energy fades, metabolism slows, and your muscles feel heavy with processed fuel. But one decision changes everything. Your body rebuilds based on what you eat.
So now that you know the entire process, building a successful channel isn't as hard as you might think, but it still takes a lot of work and effort to really make it happen. Also, let me know in the comments if this video helped you out, because I genuinely like to hear your feedback. And as always, keep pushing, and I'll see you in the next one.